So the final five, two of them have Columbus ties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Simone and Gabby. I was watching because of the local connections, but also it's a fun sport.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take long before they became America's sweethearts.
Yeah, it was awesome. And it was great in the fact that, they're coming here. They're coming to this arena. You can see them in person. I think it's a spectacular thing to see their athleticism in person. If you can be here for it, I'd do it. And the fact that we got to know Gabby a little bit, her training out in Westerville, and she's had an interesting life too. She's what, 21 years old. She already had a movie made about her life.
Time.
Like really
reality
interesting
series. Challenging childhood, yet look at all that she has accomplished.
Yeah, pretty great.
My goodness.
That whole squad was really, really impressive, and arguably the best team overall at the Olympics.
Did you have access to them? Were you able to talk to them?
Sure.
So what was that like? At what points did you talk to them? At the beginning, the middle, the end, or throughout the whole thing? And could you sense the growing excitement of what they were actually accomplishing?
Sure. I think before we met them at a news conference, it was massive how many people showed up to that, because you have to remember, while we look at them as Americans, the international press looks at them as the most followed athlete of the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, to China and Germany and Great Britain, it's still the American gymnasts are rock stars of the Olympics, so they all show up, and I got that appreciation for what they were dealing with, not knowing the whole time in the prep for the Olympics what it was going to be like for them. Gabby Douglas obviously knew that. She'd been through it, so that was very interesting. And then after they competed, the pressure you can sense that these women feel at a very young age, and when they're done, they walk out and they talk in what's called the mix zone, which is basically just under the undercarriage of the arena, just a restricted place where media can do interviews with them, and you get the sense that they're just relieved. I actually met Mara Caroli for a few minutes, and she was a lovely woman. She was very nice, and it was after they had won the team gold medal.
Legend herself.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just got the sense from them, like that relief of just, thank goodness that's over, because it was a pressure cooker, but they delivered.
And they're quality girls too.
Yeah, they're very nice. Very
just,
nice.
Yeah. So fortunately, NBC carried everything on various channels, so we could see it on TV. But you alluded to seeing them live. How much different is it to see them live and the excitement in the air and that sort of thing?
Well, you get a better appreciation for the speed and the power with which they perform. On television, some of that is diluted a little bit. Everybody looks the same. The camera angles are similar. With your own eyeballs, and you're sitting in the arena, no matter if you could sit upstairs if you want, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to see when Simone Biles powers across the floor exercise and she takes a tumbling run, how fast she's moving, how high she gets. She's a tiny little girl. She's 4 feet tall. How much power she generates, how much height she gets. On television, you get some sense of that, but in person, it blows you away what these women can do.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.